Hi everybody, welcome to Bob's O Gauge Trains. Thanks for stopping by. I hope, first of all and most important, everybody had a very healthy and happy new year. I hope everybody had a good time and you got to spend some time with some loved ones, some friends to ring in 2023. So I hope everybody made it through safe, and happy new year to all of you. I hope 2023 brings a lot of good for everybody. Anyway, back in, I think it was early November, I'm not too sure when, I was talking to my good buddy Jay's O-Scale Trains, and he belongs to a club in western Pennsylvania called the Bull Creek Railroad. It's a train club. They have actually various gauges that they run, most of which is O, but they also have other gauges as well, and they all had displays. It's a train club in western Pennsylvania, somewhat near Pittsburgh, and they were having an open house for the holidays to the general public. So, we were just kind of hashing back and forth, about, what they're doing and everything, and I says, well, hey, I'm off from work that week. I might just take a ride out there. So I decided to, and I'm glad I did. It's about a 6-hour drive from where I'm from to where the club is. And along the way, I passed my hometown, which is Johnstown, Pennsylvania. I left in the middle of the night, really. So I got there very early in the morning. And I got to spend some time and drive around and check out some things in my hometown. I haven't been there in quite a long time, 20, maybe 25 years, maybe even longer, I don't know. But it was really good to get back to the old stomping ground, the place I was born and spent the first couple of years of my life before moving to Jersey. From there, I went out to the Pittsburgh area to visit the Bull Creek Railroad. It's a great group of guys that have a club. It is nothing short of amazing. I've seen club layouts over the years. I've been to Greenberg shows over the years. I've been to World's Greatest Hobby shows over the years. But let me tell you something. This club is by far the best thing I've ever seen known to mankind as far as O-Gauge. It's that amazing. Their club layout for the O-Gauge is kind of in a like dog bone horseshoe. The ends kind of go out like a little bit of a dog bone, but it's in the shape of a horseshoe. It has everything. It has a rail yard scene, a roundhouse. It's multi-level. It runs conventional and command. They run Lionel and MTH on one side. They have buildings and a kind of like a city scene, and in the backdrop is an actual printed backdrop of downtown Pittsburgh, and that was amazing. And on one side they have a freight yard. On the back side they have one of the best bridges I've ever seen in my life. It's a scratch-built wooden trestle bridge, and when I tell you this is amazing, trust me, this is amazing. I got to spend probably like 2.5 days out there. I had a great time with my friend Jay's O-Scale. We got to go to several hobby shops, went out to eat, just had a good time, ran some trains. I met a lot of good folks in the club in that area. So if you're ever in that area and they do have an open house open to the public, I would highly recommend you go. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Next time they have an open house, I'm going to try to make it back again because it's that good. So if you're ever in the area, hit them up. They are fantastic. And I want to thank all of them for the hospitality they've shown me. So with that, we're going to head out to Pittsburgh, or I'm actually going to show you a video of what I saw when I was out there. So sit back and enjoy. You're going to check out one of the greatest layouts I've ever seen in my life. Enjoy. Okay, while I was out there, I was able to go to 2 different hobby shops, Hobby Express and Mc Cormicks Hardware with my buddy Jay's O-Scale. I was able to pick up 6 different pieces of rolling stock, actually 5 pieces of rolling stock at the 2 hobby shops, and one at the club. I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and the club was selling some items and some train cars when you walked in. And I spied a Pittsburgh Steelers boxcar that I did not have. So, geez, I walked in the door 2 minutes and I was already dropping money. But hey, it's okay. It's a great looking car and it adds to my Pittsburgh Steeler train. So anyway, this is what I picked up at the two hobby shops. First of all, through my buddy Jay Zoskill, I picked up a Chesapeake and Ohio 70-ton hopper from Atlas. Then we have a C&O Chessie gondola. The load in the top I actually took out of an MTH car because it actually fit. I have a couple different loads that'll go in that, and I just picked one and got lucky. But this is an Atlas car. Then from there, we go to the Agar Fresh Meat Express. This is a really cool looking woodside reefer. It's made by MTH. I have both MTH and Atlas woodside reefers. This is an MTH reefer, very nicely done. Then we go to the Pittsburgh Steelers boxcar. This is an MTH Rail King boxcar that I picked up while I was at the club. Great addition to the collection. I'm looking here and there for a couple extra pieces here and there, but it adds to the train, and I'm very happy to have it. Then, although I didn't really plan on buying it, I did notice one of the guys at the Bull Creek Train Club that were running a train. This was one of the train cars that they have. It's an MTH flat car with two pub trailers that say Bickles of York potato chips. It just kind of caught my eye. Maybe it's the checkerboard scheme. I don't know. Maybe it's the colors. I'm a big Pennsylvania Railroad guy, so maybe it's just the Pennsylvania flat car. But either way, it kind of caught my eye when I saw somebody at the club running it. And when we went to Hobby Express the day after is when I spied it and I had to get it. And then lastly, we have an MTH single sheath boxcar. I originally had one of these cars that I added kind of as a head end car for my passenger consist in Norfolk and Western. I have the Norfolk and Western J with the diesel helper, MTH Norfolk and Western GP35, and then I have this as a head end car, some R50Bs, and 9 passenger cars, I believe. This particular car came in 2 road numbers. I had 1 road number. I was lucky enough to find the other one at Mc Cormicks. So I picked this one up, so I'm happy to have both numbers. It's made, like I said, by MTH. It's a fantastic looking car. They did this in several different road names. They also did it in Reading, and I believe they did a Strasburg car, or I'm sorry, a Central Vermont car in the same type of car. But I have the N&W, and I also have a Reading of this. So it's a fantastic looking car. So these are all the cars that I picked up while I was out at the club. They are just absolutely fantastic, every one of them. I did not pick up any locomotives, but that's okay. I have pre-orders coming in, so I'm quite happy with what I got. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I had a fantastic couple days out in Western Pennsylvania. First thing I need to do is thank my buddy Jay Zoskill for the invitation to come out and visit both him and the club. I had a fantastic time. I was in the Pittsburgh area for, I don't know, 2.5 days. I had a fantastic time. We did some hobby shop hopping and, went out and had a bite to eat and ran a lot of trains. And believe it or not, I got my first crack at running trains with a Legacy remote. So it was a fantastic trip. I had a great time. So Jay, thank you very much for the invite. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're ever in the Western Pennsylvania area, when they do have an open house, look up the Bull Creek Railroad. They are a fantastic group of people. They showed me great hospitality. They have a fantastic club, an amazing layout that you won't want to miss. Trust me, if you're ever in the area when they do have an open house, make sure you hit them up. I also want to thank everybody for helping me out in the Three Rail Lounge. Three Rail Lounge is a great group of guys from all over the country. There are 6. We have Big Train Hawaii from Hawaii. We have Three Rail Tom from Florida. We have TJ's Toy Trains from South Carolina. We have Jay's O-Scale from Pennsylvania. We have myself and John's Trains from Jersey. It's a group of 6 guys that all kind of help each other. It's a fantastic group of people. We all run everything. We run Lionel, we run MTH. We don't care if you have fast tracks, tubular track, Gargraves. Who cares? It's about having fun. And all of us have fun. It's a great group of people. We do live streams. So we're going to be building bigger and better things in 2023. Make sure you remember that name, Three Rail Lounge. I guarantee you're going to see and hear a lot more from them. It's a great group of folks, and I'm very glad to be part of the group. So I want to thank them. I want to thank Jay for the invitation and each and every one of you guys for watching the video. It was a great time. So with that being said, I wish everybody a happy new year. I hope 2023 brings lots of happiness, but also lots of trains. So thanks for watching.